watched a couple of your video clips of you beatboxing. So I think it's really incredible what you're doing with the whole beatbox
Thank you very
thing.
much.
Yeah. And so, how did you discover your interest and talents in beatboxing?
I started learning beatbox about 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, I just want to make noise with my mouth, but right now I start watching videos and I realize there are a lot of other people who
Mm-hmm.
actually can make music with their mouths, and that's how I got into beatboxing, and I love it.
So why do you love beatboxing so much?
I think the reason I love beatboxing so much is there's no limitation for beatboxing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can just be so creative. For other instrument, when you learn it, there has to be like a book you have to follow, and you
Mm-hmm.
can't just make up your own rhythm, and that's why I love beatboxing so much.
So how did you learn beatboxing? Like you learn it by yourself, or you have
Yeah,
a teacher?
when I started, I was just learning it by myself, playing with my mouse, and I discovered YouTube after I moved to United States, and I saw so many talented beatboxer. There's actually people who make tutorial, so I learned it by myself, but by watching other people's video.
Mm-hmm. So the videos they're really helping, right?
Yeah, they're really helpful, and
Okay.
actually creating my own sound is also a big part of beatboxing. Many
Mhm.
beatboxers have their special sounds, so learning by yourself is also an important step.
So do you have your special sound?
Yeah, I think so.
Can you show us just?
It's
one?
like a tongue roll. It's like something
Okay.
like that.
That's cool.
Okay.
And how about others? Like
Others maybe I'm working on a new one right now. It's
what's that sound?
like that kind of stuff. It's like a bass. If I have a mic, it will sound really good.
Okay. So how long will it take if you practice a new sound?
Depends on how hard the sound is.
Okay.
Like in the beginning, all for a beatboxer, all you have to master is the kick drum, a hi hat, and a snare, just like a drum set.
Okay.
So for those sounds, it's pretty easy, except the snare. Like you have to practice for about maybe 1 or 2 months to actually master it.
Mhm.
And then now there are like a lot of hard sound.
Mhm.
Uh, there's something like throat bass is like that's really hard. It might take people a year or half year to master.
Okay. So that has something to do with your muscle in your lips and.
Yeah, yeah. Beatboxing is even throat, nose. Like you can do. Like every part of your mouth is actually engaging on that beat.
Okay, and also how to control your breath, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Controlling breath is important because you have to keep it going.
Mhm. Well, that's really cool. So, yeah. So next week you can just show us like 30 seconds or a minute of beatboxing
Sure,
music.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.